Hi, I'm Tamika Richardson, Academic Director of Makata Trust. On behalf of Makata Trust, it gives me great pleasure to introduce and present to you Backstage at the Workshops.
Basically, what we've been trying to do is give everybody the ideas and appreciation for what all goes into productions. We're keeping our initial classes in the day sort of generalized for everybody so that the actors, the singers, and the performers also get an idea of what goes on around them, so they have some respect and appreciation for the guy running around backstage carrying cables and so on like that.
My name is Sydney Tavares, and I recently graduated from Work Academy. At Work Academy, I did about 3 productions on Little Shop of Horrors, Blood Brothers, and recently Hairspray. And I've also done shows for GNS as well.
Hi, my name is India Wilson, and I'm 12. Backstage crew. I mean, it's good to know like what it's all about backstage, but I'm more of an onstage person. Like this, what I'm doing now, this is just to learn other stuff, like what it's like to be behind the scenes. But otherwise, on stage, woo!
My name is Cameron Miners. I am 16 years old and I attend Work Academy. I enjoy doing art, so working as stagehand is very rewarding.
I've learned that it's hard to do painting, because I don't like painting that much, but you know, learn new stuff. Backstage crew people, stagehands, it's very hard to do that too. Gotta keep on top of everything and be organized. I thought it'd be like a piece of cake, but it's not a piece of cake. It's a piece of rhubarb pie.
Coming into this program, it wasn't exactly what I expected. I was actually expecting me to just do like probably sound and lights, but since we started in July, I've been everything from a makeup artist to set designer, painting. I've been a costume designer. It's really not what I expected, but I've been having fun along the way.
And then the tech side is, I'm not too confident with it, but I did learn a lot. So
We have such talent on this island, it's a shame that we don't focus and cover all facets of it. And the technical side of it is just as important as the performance side of it. So it's nice to see, you know, kids interested in learning the backside of the business.
Yeah, they really get a holistic approach. You know, they go to John in the morning, the theater students, with the exception of the music students, do the tech theater, go to Kia for dance, work on the choreography, as well as doing kind of technicalities and stuff like that, and they come to me.
Let's be the country of Lithuania! What? Let's be the country of Lithuania! Let's do it! Yeah, let's do it! Do it!
Do acting. So their approach is they get the technical dance and drama. So they see where the technicians are coming from, they see where the dancers are coming from, they see where they're coming from, so that it's all this idea of the team and working together. So it's really holistic, and they get a broad sense of the entire production.
What I have been gifted with is the ability to bring the love and the passion into movement. So as long as I find the right type of music, then I can captivate them, and I've been able to just allow them to fall in love with the movement of dance. I've seen them grow just by remembering all the rules, by putting their guard down, by allowing me in, by preparing for class. Because when I first started, most of them had on clothing that limited their movement. So I see them coming and just being prepared. I see their eyes opening and they're engaging and they're trying to fight to get the steps right and to stay in count with each other. But it's been a whole a lesson within itself just to teach them how to walk around and how to move with each other, not to bump into each other. I've even incorporated a few lifts because I'm a lift enthusiast. And so that was really difficult because the boys thought, well, I can't lift her, she's too heavy. And so we had to work on the proper technique to lift the girls. And I think they're doing a wonderful job.
Pet word is exposure. They need to be exposed in order to understand the possibilities. If they don't get that type of exposure, then they will never, they'll just have tunnel vision all their life. We want to just open up their peripheral vision. My thought was to have them in the morning and drill them on different techniques, but they blew me away last week. We're supposed to do a song a week, we're on our third song, and this is just beginning of the second week.
Lucy, all right, my name does?
You expose a child to something, they can gain their interest. So what we're basically doing here is just exposing children to all the different facets of performing arts, and then after that, they can make a determination amongst themselves. But most importantly, as adults, we have to expose our children to different things, not just performing arts. Again, it could be football, it could be poetry, it could be anything. But unless we give these kids an opportunity to explore, then yeah, one would say that they're shut. But it's for us to give them an opportunity to explore and for us to expose them to something that they can gain interest in. Little girl like you with such a big voice telling me you can't do these things. I'm biting the nerves off.
Your name is,
Tiffany Paul.
and what do you do in your full-time profession?
I'm the music teacher at Cedar Bridge and a violinist.
Okay, I mean, we have a good summer program going on here. What are you getting?
What am I getting from it? I'm doing a lot of arranging, different from what I usually do on a school day. Usually I'm conducting and teaching music theory. This is a lot of performance and improvisation and arranging. Oh, they're tight. They're really tight, and it's actually pretty impressive. They're actually tighter than some of the school bands where the kids go to school to.
What are you going to use that for? What are you using that for? She has her music. Brianna?
Where's she going?
Trombone's over there. Anyway.
I think I might have your video here, Bree.
Okay, cool.
I ain't sure.
You can see. Oh. That was really slick.
I have seen, I've been here, what, almost 2 weeks now? I've seen no behavioral issues. I've seen no screaming, ranting, raving. I've seen none of the things that you basically see with a lot of children in regular school.
Right. They're here doing what they want to do. Or some of them are here to find out what they want to do. Some kids are here on the periphery. They're not really immersing themselves into it, which is not a bad thing. They're being exposed.
they are sponges waiting to be filled.
Mm-hmm.
So either we fill them or the streets fill them.
There you go. So let's get to them first. You know what I mean? Let's get to them first. We grab them from young. And, you know, most of my life I've been working with youth. And like Joan says, they are sponges. They want to learn. But we didn't get here by ourselves. We didn't get to this age by ourselves. Somebody had to give us something, show us something. You know, so we're giving back. And if we want our island to continue in the arts, get even to a higher standard than we've achieved, then we have to give something to these kids. We've got to fill them up with good, wholesome stuff.
There's nothing here to talk down about. Nothing.
Would you encourage other adults to volunteer to help?
Only if you can embrace your artsy-fartsy side. If you're strict by the book, I need to have things a very certain way, this is not for you. This is about challenging yourself to go outside your comfort zone.
Oh, it just takes love and time. And if you can just reach one, take the time. It's a generation of parents that have to work a lot to, afford this time. Everything costs. It's so expensive. But these children are willing to receive love, and they want it. So if you have the time and you're willing to engage, then don't write off any child.